Hi everyone. Welcome to Gacha Memories 2025. Last week where we left off was we finally got to see Mitsuko again. And we had a little struck up a conversation. And also I made that cringe request that is gonna be cherished in my memories for the rest of my life. I don't know, the most cringiest request I've ever done is that was touch her tail. Oh, that's funny. And now I told him about the whole incident with the I told her about the whole incident with the anomalies and everything. And the very talk about me getting involved in it. So we're gonna continue on with the story. I'm gonna continue on. And we're gonna see what's happening next. If you're ready, I'm ready. Let's get into it. The world is swirling. All colors, seen and unseen, stretched all around for countless miles in this void between existence and non-existence. Something is wrong. Something is wrong. Can't think straight. That don't sound good. Oh, by the way, this video is gonna end at 11:33. I went to the bathroom for 3 minutes. Everything is fading away. What is going on? I fall on my knees the instant I arrive back on my destination. Nausea and dizziness coursing through my whole body. I tremble as I take breaths of air, feeling my body getting damp and with sweat. I was sweating. What in the world was that? I was just coming back from visiting Mitsuko. I was in high spirits. And I thought nothing wrong was going to happen. This certainly didn't happen when I teleported to her place. Nope. Nothing was wrong. Nothing went wrong. I can't even begin to explain what happened. It was suddenly in a place, not quite there. Like I was in a dream, except it felt like my whole body was squashed into a pancake. And that is not even the worst of it. I try to maintain my calm and take deep breaths. The worst part was the presence. Something unholy lived there. It was like something was trying to mess up my soul, trying to warp me into something I wasn't. I winced, the wounds I received yesterday suddenly burning up uncomfortably. I took off my shirt to take a look at them. They're red now, although thankfully not deeply so. They look more like sunburns than dying than anything else. I'm sorry. I can feel the nausea and dizziness passing, so I slowly get up. I take my phone out and check the time. It says 7:20. Still have time to get myself ready for school. Still got that time. Darn it. I can think more about this later. For now, I should take a bath. I sweated a lot thanks to this. More like a shower. As I was preparing my school uniform, however, I noticed a little gadget Looney gave me in a pocket out of curiosity. I turned it on. Ducky. Really? The little gadget lit up. A small map of the town appeared, and the Chibi Looney appeared. She said, "We are in your house," with a smile. This device is supposedly able to tell whatever place we are in, right? I shake my head. I'm not going to use I'm not going to use teleportation again. Right at this time. Best to leave it for later. But this is a good idea. If at least to try to know what in the world that place is. After I take a shower and get myself ready for school, I put the UGPS inside my pocket and set out for yet another day at school. Hopefully, that was my last of weird things to happen today. Let's hope it is. Thankfully, I managed to arrive without incident, so I think I can look forward to a normal day of classes. Yeah, that's gonna be good. Even so, I'm a little paranoid. I fidget with the ring on my left hand, a habit I picked up since I started concealing the sword in that form. I shake my head. It's not the time to think about such stuff. I head inside the building. Hey, Travis. I think we all know who that is. Or I intend to. I turn my head to see Naomi waving at me. It's Naomi. Hey, Travis. Good morning. Good morning, Naomi. Good morning, Senpai. Did something happen? She did quite call me out of nowhere. Rather loudly, too, as I can see some students looking at us. She looks a little sheepishly at me when she notices that, but doesn't lose her composure. I was wondering, would you mind helping me out at the council after classes? Sure, Naomi. I'll be more than happy to help you out. Huh. Sure. It's not like I have any compromises for later. I can help you out, Senpai. Thanks a lot, Travis. I mean it. See you later. Don't be late for class. No problem, Naomi. No problem. With that, she dashes towards the building, abruptly stopping just short of the entrance, likely because of the no running on the halls policy, or running in the halls policy. She seemed honestly happy at me accepting to help her out, and she looked really expectant and anxious when she asked, I wonder if something happened. I mean, I guess so far nothing happened, I guess. What more can I say? I shake my head. I'll ask her later. If she learns I was late because I started brooding, she will whack me into the sky. better get going. Otherwise, she'll whack me in the next week. Something like that. After classes, I decide to head over to the council room as soon as I could. Both because I don't want to get whacked, and because I did say I would help her out. That's true, I did say that. I walked through the corridors. Lingering students still hanging out and about either because of club activities or simply to talk with each other. I didn't see either Cuckoo or Aoi around, so they must have either gone home or gone to the swimming club for Aoi, or the swimming club for Aoi, or the basketball club for Cuckoo. Who still have heels for Kugari, of course. Gosh. As I arrived in the third floor corridor where the council room is, I noticed it's deserted. Well, good time as any to try the little thing out. I suppose. I suppose. I take the UGPS out of my pocket. Ducky. This must be where I say that I really need to change the password. I need to see about changing the password. Yes, indeed. I think we should. Anyway, the screen flickers on a map, and the chibi loony appears in the screen. She is saying, "You were at school. Study hard." Ooh. Well, the map is displaying my current position as a red dot on the map. A red dot. Huh? Never seen that before. Somehow the device managed to map out the entire school plant. Even with little icons displaying important facilities. Kinda looks like a video game map. I mean it does, from the looks of it. I already know that the council room is a few rooms from where I am, but I decided to test the gadget out. Testing it out. Take me to the council room. Surprisingly, the Chibi Looney salutes. The map covers the screen as I can see a line being drawn, showing me where to go, just like a real GPS. I follow the line without fail. I arrive at the front front of the council room. I'm sorry. Curiously enough, as I move to shut the device off, I can see some strange red static in the school map. It hovers over where some unused classrooms are. I stare at it for a moment before shaking my head. It's probably nothing, to be legitimately honest. I'll look at this later. For now, I should go help Naomi out. Yeah, you should. Travis, I'm glad you have come. Indeed. I'm glad I came. When I entered, she was slumped against her desk, a pile of paper in front of her. But as soon as she saw me, she brightened considerably. Poor senpai. Must be working too hard again. Good afternoon, senpai. I said I would help, right? Yes, you did. Thanks. I mean it. You always mean it. No one showed up. I thought I would be left alone again, but thanks for coming for me. No problem, senpai. I gave a smile at her before sitting in one of the chairs around the council table. She began to sort papers out. As you can guess, Travis, this is paperwork we have to do. This is paperwork we have to do. We normally have both council members and less work than this to do. But, thanks to the curfew, there's reduced class times and reduced club times until the police catches the culprit, or the disappearances stop. True? Is that right? I freeze. The disappearances. I completely forgot that people were disappearing left and right. Thanks to those weird incidents. Did what happened to me also happen to normal people? Did it really? As you can guess, it means a lot of work, both for us and for school staff. Okay. Although, thankfully, of ours is sorting things out with the clubs, such as exhibition matches, being scheduled for sports clubs and changes for cultural events or for culture clubs. Yep. We have to make sure nothing clashes with each other. It's a mess. I bet it really is a mess. What happened to... This must be where she crashes out. What happened to the other council members? They're ditching work. They're ditching work. That is what they're doing. Yeah, I figured she'd crash out when I asked that question. She grimaces a little. Sorry, that part of me got angry at that. I still gotta whack him over the head for it, though. Whack him real good. It's alright, senpai. I'm here to help you, after all. Yeah, I know. Sorry for that. Let's get started, shall we? The earlier we begin, the earlier we will leave. Indeed. Let's do it. Let's do it, senpai. Or let's get to it, senpai. As we begin working out on the frankly boring paperwork, my mind starts to wander. It's like my mind is wandering to sleep right now. Naomi was pretty depressed when I saw her, but the moment she saw that I showed up, she brightened considerably. Maybe she asked other people, and they didn't show up. Or they didn't show up? Maybe they didn't. Actually, if anything, she seemed lonely, almost resigned to work alone. In that case, I'm glad I stopped by, if at least to give her a hand. Yep. Absolutely. Does this pile ever end? Really? What? What would someone want a chainsaw for? Denied. Denied. I guess in the last series I probably joked around about Carrie Bloodrose wanting a chainsaw whenever she plays Doom. I guess that was a couple series ago. Probably when either Naomi or the Mitsuko run. I don't know. This day clashes with this other. I'll put them into the clashing folder. Yeah, good idea. Good idea. You do that. Look at Naomi. I can see that she is working as diligently as ever. Her pile of finished paperwork even being bigger than mine. But I can also see the signs of fatigue appearing on her. Yep, I can see that. I can see it. I myself am starting to wear down, well, mentally at least. Paperwork is just way too boring. Yeah, it is way too boring. I can't complain. Well, I think we did well for today. We did. We did. She says abruptly, surprising me. I look at her, and then at her desk. Mostly of the paperwork is gone, but there's still a small pile left. Most of mine is gone as well. Though the amount left is still bigger than hers. Absolutely. Sure is. Already? She nods her head at me. Yes. Contrary to popular belief, I'm not a slave driver. I know when to stop for the day. We can all respect that. I can tell she's joking, but how many people really believe that about her? It makes me worried. See, I was trying to stop myself from laughing. I mean, not everything is laughable, you know. I can't laugh at everything. Well, just leave that pile there. I'll finish it tomorrow. And hopefully, there will at least be someone there. Yeah. I already had my fill with being so kind-hearted and helpful to her in the second... No, it was the third series, I'm sorry. Leave it to her. Oh, shoot. Well, heck, just leave it to her anyway. I already gave you guys a you wanted this moment. I'm not giving it to you again. I'm sorry. You wanted it, and you had it. You're not getting any more. You get what you got, and I'm not giving you no more. Sorry. Very well then. I'll leave it to you, senpai. She smiles and nods at me. Already packing her things as I get up to start doing the same. Yep. Indeed. Thanks for today, once again. I would be in an uncomfortable bind if you hadn't came. Or hadn't come. Yep. Crap would have gotten worse. Crap would have gotten worse. I shake my head and smile at her. She will probably be fine. There's not much really left in there. You're welcome, senpai. With that, both of us get ready to go on our way home. I'm sorry, I'm chuckling a bit after looking at one of the previous few videos that I've done throughout this series so far. You know, with Cuckoo and Aoi before the assembly. I'm just laughing a little bit. We decided to go together, chatting amicably on the way about random subjects. Before parting ways at an intersection, since both our houses are on opposite directions. Oh, absolutely. Oh, my head's spinning. All in all, it was a nice, normal day at school. Yes, it was. You are only two roads away from your house. The Chibi Looney informed me on the GPS. I decided to check it out again, wondering how much I can know about the world around me. So far, the UGPS never failed to give a location for something. I asked it to point me to hospitals, schools, shops, landmarks, or even rumored haunted sites. Without fail, it showed me the locations and even how to get there. The UGPS never fails, or the Universal GPS never fails. For fun, I asked the device to point me to the nearest road to the moon. Looney's Chibi avatar actually looked at me blankly before showing the message the only way to go there is to teleport. Yep, you gotta teleport to get there. It can't help you. It makes me wonder how sentient the little thing is. What is this? I take a look at the map. One of the roads close to me is displaying that the same red stain that I saw in the school map. It had disappeared when I checked again after helping Naomi, but this time... Well, let's check it out. I begin walking towards the other road, keeping an eye on the map to see if anything changes. The Chibi Looney is telling me, hey, that's the wrong way. But I ignore it in a favor of seeing this weirdness. Things are about to pick up at the last minute. I arrive at the beginning of the road, still outside of the red stain on the map. Strange. I can't see anything weird. I take a step forward to enter the red stained space shown on the GPS. Nothing seems to happen. Warning. Space-time anomaly detected. That is a great spot to leave on. I told you this was gonna happen at the last minute. I mean, I told you, man. I'm sorry. Alright guys, things are picking up. Things are legitimately picking up. But it had to be at the last minute. I'm sorry guys. I'm gonna end this video here. Stay tuned for an SMG4 reaction video, Toy Blast, SML, hopefully, since now that SML uploaded last night, while I was emotionally depressed and everything. And if we're lucky, maybe I can either do Marvel Rivals or Genshin Impact if you are a follower on my Twitch channel. So, with all that said, have yourselves a great night, and I'll see you around.